A very good morning to all. Today we are going to start with chapter 4 and the name of the chapter is Soil Erosion and Conservation. So moving on to that, we need to know about soil. What is soil, how it is formed and what is the importance of soil. So today we are going to learn about the formation of soil, what is soil and how it is formed and what is its importance. So, where do we all live? We all live on planet Earth. And have you ever thought, why is a life possible on Earth? So, why is a life possible on Earth? Because of air, water, sunlight and soil. Air, water, sunlight and soil are the basic necessary elements of life. So what is the soil? What is soil? Soil is a natural resource. How is it important? Where do these plants grow? Plants grow on the soil. And these plants are source of food to animals and human beings. Even there are animals that live in the soil. So soil is a home for many animals. So do you know when this soil formed? Soil has formed millions of years ago. The soil that you see has formed millions of years ago and it has rock particles in the form of sand, silt, clay, etc. So now let's see what is this soil made of. Do you know what is the soil made of? The soil is made of broken rocks. Even it has humus. You know what is humus? Humus means dead remains of plants and animals. And it makes the soil fertile. And it even keeps the soil wet for a long period of time. Then it has air, water and living organisms like bacteria. So the soil contains broken rocks, contain dead remains of plants and animals which we call it as humus. And it has air, water and tiny organisms like bacteria. Then again coming to the formation of soil. Do you know when the soil formed? As mentioned earlier, it is formed millions of years ago. So let me explain you the formation of soil. The soil has formed millions of years ago. Millions of years ago, there was no soil on the earth. The earth was covered with full of rocks. And by the action of the wind, rain, frost and heat, these rocks broke into larger pieces. You know how? The heat from the sun heated the earth. You know what happened because of this heat? Because of the heat, these rocks got cracked. And by the flowing air and the strong wind, all these cracks got widened. So by wind, rain and frost, these rocks got broke into pieces. And gradually, pebbles, sand and silt were formed on these rocks. And later on, plants, tiny plants and mosses grow on these rocks. Then years later, what happened is that dead remains of plants got added. And finally, the soil was formed. Later on, animal life started on earth. So this is the formation of soil. And this formation is a very slow process. Even we can say it is an ongoing process. So the soil has formed millions of years ago. So I hope you got an idea about the formation of the soil. So coming to the layers of soil. So there are different layers of soil. That is the organic layer, topsoil, subsoil, parent rock and the bedrock. Coming to the first one, organic layer or the humus layer, which contains the dead remains of plants and animals. Then is the topsoil. Topsoil is the topmost or the outermost soil. And this soil is suitable for the growth of plants. And even nutrients required by the plants are contained in this soil. And each layer has its own properties and features. Then there comes the subsoil, then comes the parent rock, and then comes the bedrock. So these are the different layers of the soil. where we need to know about the topsoil. This topsoil is the topmost or the outermost soil, outermost layer of the soil. So in this class, what did we learn? We learned about formation of soil. What is soil? Soil is a natural resource. And we learned about the importance of soil. And we learned about the formation of soil. The formation of soil is a slow process. Even you can say it is an ongoing process. So in the coming class, we'll learn about soil erosion and conservation. So we'll meet in the next class. Till then, thank you.